Thanks for joining us on Valley News Live, everyone. Meteorologist Hutch Johnson joining you, and these are the impacts we're looking forward to on Tuesday. Most of us start the day pretty quiet here in the Southern Valley and points out to the east of the Red River. However, in the morning, by mid-morning at the latest, many will begin seeing some rain and up north snow, where things will be cold enough for prolonged periods of snow. And it could be briefly moderate to heavy with some accumulations possible. So the best chance for real impacts will be in that midday to afternoon drive on the way home for many in our northern counties. And then as the snow exits later in the day, it's going to come with a punch of wind. Noticeable gusts upwards of 50 miles per hour for some. Snowfall potential will be greatest up in our northern counties. We're talking, here's Highway 200. So from there up to Highway 2, that looks to be where that big winning band of 2 to 4 inches of snow, isolated even more than that possible. To the north, rapidly diminishing amounts. To the south towards Fargo, rapidly diminishing amounts. This could change a little bit, but this is the very latest on the latest model runs that have just taken place. And well, this guy here says, "Llama tell ya, today's weather was a lot nicer than it's been." Wanda, thanks for uploading your photo. Now let's look at those conditions. We have 37 still out at Hector, 22-mile-per-hour winds causing our cameras there at the location at Luther Family Ford to shimmy just a little bit. Your sunset today was at 6:03. 36 right now, Fergus Falls, 38 Padette, 37 for Babe the Blue Ox in Bemidji, 36 in Valley City and in Grand Forks. Here's a look at that satellite and radar. Very quiet conditions here in the valley. It is breezy and mild. Rain developing out in the mountains and high country of Montana that will be spreading our way as we go through the overnight hours. Some fog will be possible with a couple of flakes in central Minnesota. But by daybreak, notice the central part of the Dakotas from Minot down towards maybe the Jamestown area, seeing a little bit of snow developing. So for you, snow will be getting going, and there might be some slippery roads as we go through the day. Temperatures rise from the 20s into the 30s. Look at this, down south, 35 to 40 degrees by the midday hour already. We're going to have rain south, combination central, and up north into northern Minnesota, we're going to have bands of snow. Light to moderate through the midday hours, but this area here, enhanced energy in the atmosphere could allow for a little bit of afternoon thunder or thunder snow. So if you hear a rumble that is not recognizable this time of the year, that may be indeed the case. When we get that kind of energy in the atmosphere, we can get some locally intense bands of snow, which will be most pronounced in the afternoon. So the morning drive, not so bad for most, but by the afternoon, that drive home will be challenging. Highway 200 and points north, we could have a little bit of light snow in Fargo. Notice this changing over to rain briefly, and then as the system wraps through in the evening hours and late afternoon, changing back to some more snow again as temperatures fall. And look at these winds. The isobars getting close to driving those wind speeds upwards of 40 to 50 miles per hour as the system exits. And again, 2 to 4 inches in a fairly narrow band. Isolated areas could see even a little bit more than that if we get that energy in the atmosphere that causes the thunder snow like we were talking about moments ago. All right, so in the morning we start out 20s, rising well into the 30s, and we'll have a chance for some light snow showers. Then it may change to rain as we go through the midday hours. Then late afternoon, about that drive time, Tom, I think we'll have a better chance at seeing some flakes of snow return into our forecast here in Fargo. And as far as snowfall amounts go, here I think we'll be on the lower side of things. A trace to maybe even as low as a half of an inch in Fargo. Better chance of some more of that accumulating snow. Highway 200, Mayville, Grand Forks, Ada, points north. Could be 39 in the afternoon in places like Gwinner. Modest clouds today. Scott, thanks for sharing this. That doesn't happen every February. That does show some volatility in the atmosphere. There's your first alert weather day. A little cooler Wednesday and into Thursday morning, but then we warm up a bit. Friday, another chance of a hiccup in the forecast in a flaky form. Cooler for the weekend ahead.
All right.